WallMasters, always so clingy. I mean, give a guy some personal space, right? But, hey, at least they're committed to the game, unlike some players I know.
I fixed my headset.
Ah, riveting content as always, Player One. Shall we proceed with the actual game now?
Yeah, let's do that. You want to say hello and welcome to episode 4 of the Dover and Domo podcast?
Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Dover and Domo podcast, where we guide you through the treacherous world of the legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past. Buckle up, folks. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
It sure is. I just wanted to explain what Link's house looks like in the Dark World, because I didn't get to do that last episode. It's kind of got this bluish purple roof with checkerboards, and then these weird fancy designs around the door and windows. So it doesn't look super different, but it's just a slight change in the look.
Yes, the ever so subtle difference in color and design. Truly groundbreaking commentary there, Player One. I'm sure the listeners are on the edge of their seats, wondering what magnificent discovery you'll make next. Perhaps another slightly different colored roof? The suspense is unbearable.
way to light us up here, or light me up, I should say. But yeah, so I was looking for the flippers. Can you Google search where the flippers are in Zelda, A Link to the Past?
Well, if you insist, I can certainly use Google to search for the location of the flippers in Zelda, A Link to the Past. Just to reiterate though, they are located at Lake Hylia, marked as number 5 on the map you provided. But fine, I'll get right on that redundant search for you.
I'm pretty sure you're wrong, bro. I'm pretty sure they're in the top right.
Top right, you say? Well, color me impressed, my dude. If you're so sure about your navigational skills, I'll just sit here and watch you confidently stride in the wrong direction.
Alrighty. We'll see about that. I think there's a fisherman in Kakariko Village who tells you about the beautiful fish Zora in the lake. And I have to make my way up there to talk to this Zora to sell me the flippers.
So now you were backtracking and making your way over to the top right area that you mentioned, all while trying to fight off enemies. I do believe that the Zora in Zora's domain sells you the flippers, so it looks like you're headed in the right direction now, I suppose.
Yeah, there's soldiers in the village now. Oh, here's a guy. I think he's sleeping. He says, Mama, my son really liked to play the flute, but he went to look for the golden power and he has not returned. I wonder where he is and what he is doing now. I think I was supposed to go talk to him first. But here he is. The fisherman says, we're in the bar, by the way, in Kakariko Village, and he says, whoa, I saw her, a very nice young lady, at the waterfall of Wishing in the hills where the river begins. My dude, you should meet her at least once. I'm sure you will like her. The river?
Apparently, there's a nice young lady at the waterfall of Wishing in the hills where the river begins, and you should meet her. And by the way, the Zora King does sell you the flippers for 500 rupees. I mean, if you want to pay him for it.
Yeah. Let's go back to the flute. I think if I can't use the mirror. I screwed that up. Shoot.
Ah, my dude. You can't use the mirror just yet. If you want, you can head up to the Waterfall of Wishing, or perhaps gather some rupees to buy those flippers. It's all up to you, I suppose.
Yeah, actually, I remembered my mirror is right here by my house, so I can go back in there to go to the Dark World, go to the Flute Kid, talk to his old man, and I don't know if I can get it yet because I still need a shovel. Where's the shovel at? Do you know?
So my dude needs a shovel, huh? Well, if you head east from your house and then go south through the Lost Woods, you'll find a shop where you can buy one for 80 rupees. You got plenty of rupees, so not sure what you're waiting for.
Yeah, so I walked into this little tree grove here. There's a circle of trees, and in the middle is a little orange elephant-looking guy on a stump in some clothes, and he says, "After wandering into this world, I turned into this shape. I enjoyed playing the flute in the original world. There was a small grove where many animals gathered. I want to see that place again. I buried my flute there with some flower seeds. Will you try to find it for me? Then I will lend you my shovel. Good luck." Oh, there it is. You borrowed a shovel. You can dig in many places. You'll never know what you will find. So it's by some flowers. I'm teleporting back, and there's the kid with the he's playing the flute, and there's some animals surrounding him. Oh, the animals scattered when I got too close. He's disappearing. He's like a ghost. I got a shovel now. I can dig. I'm making holes. Man, there's a lot of flowers. What is he talking about? And there it is in the top left. Under some flowers is a flute. It's blue. It's an ocarina. And let's play it. Let's see what happens.
Now that my dude has the flute, how about we try it out, just to see if the game developers actually program something to happen, you know, for science.
Yeah, I've played it, nothing happened. But here I have it. I'm gonna play it for him. And nothing happened. Let's try talking to him. "Thank you, my dude, but it looks like I can't play my flute anymore. Please take it. If by chance you go to the village I lived in, please give it to a tired old man you will find there. Well, my mind is getting hazy. Please let me hear the sound of the flute one last time."
How thoughtful of you. Consider it handled, player one.
Oh, he turned into a tree with leaves. He is now as stiff as a tree. Let's go back to Kakariko Village. Maybe I'll go there in the Dark World and see what it looks like first. I keep getting fairies out of these plants. But, yeah, almost to the library now. Ooh, there's a archery shop. I'll skip that for now. How do I get up there, though? I don't know how to get to Kakariko Village. I'm blocked off by a fence and heavy rocks, so I guess I'll warp here and give it to him then.
My dude is blocked from Kakariko Village by a fence and heavy rocks, so she's going to warp and give the flute to the old man. Do you have any other plans?
That's my plan right now, until I can figure out how to get to the Zora. Oops, is this the bar? Yeah, it is. There he is. Let's play the flute for this old man, see what happens. Mumble, mumble. Oh, is this my son's flute? Did you meet my son? Where is he? Is he all right? Oh, I see. Well, I can tell what you want to say by the look in your eyes. Would you keep the flute, and will you play its sweet melody for the bird in the village square? I beg of you, please. My son would probably want it this way, but still, I wish I could see him once more. Well, he's in the forest, if you want to go see him. And I'm
such a good... Going straight up is definitely a plan. I can see it in your eyes. Considering you just gave the flute away to a grieving old man, did you get anything for it?
Well, I got the flute. It doesn't do anything yet, but he says to play it for the bird. Here's the bird statue with the, it's the weather vane, so I'm going to play it now.
The bird statue is actually a weather vane? Okay, well, let's see if playing the flute there gets my dude anywhere. Consider it handled, player one.
Oh my gosh, the statue broke and a real bird came out, and he's got a big bill and he's white, and he's flapping around me, and he flew away.
Well, that was dramatic, even for Hyrule. So a real bird pops out, does a little jig around my dude, and then just pieces out. What a weird way to kick off a side quest. I bet you're feeling pretty useful right now. Are you going to continue on the main quest?
Yeah, I gotta get the flippers so I can do the next dungeon. So I'm heading north. Northeast. In the very top northeast should be the King Zora who sells me the flippers. So I'm heading that way now.
Off to King Zora to buy some flippers, EH? That's northeast from your current location, right past the bridge and through the woods. Safe travels to you, Player 1.
Thank you. I'm in the graveyard. There's a bunch of, ghosts I was attacking. But now I found a hole. See what's in here. I hear a fairy, so it's probably just yep, I don't need her, so I'm going out. That was a waste of time.
A detour through the graveyard led to a dead end. Literally. Finding a fairy could have been useful, but you decided to pass. Now, are you back on the path to King Zora, or is there something else that caught your eye? I'm just curious, of course.
Yeah, I'm back on the path. I'm going across a wooden bridge. I'm hitting these... I'm getting sniped by some archers. I'm going north. Bunch of more trees and grass, and oh, here's one of them. Can I kill these guys now? Oh, nope. Every time I hit them, I still get shocked, so I'm not going to do that. But here's a witch's hut. There's a witch doing some brewing. She says, the smell of rotten fruit. If you give me that mushroom, I can finish my brew. Okay, here, take it.
So my dude got sidetracked by some archers and a witch. Let me guess, you're gonna help her with her brew? Why not just buy the flippers? You have 999 rupees. Do you need me to map out the most efficient path?
I'm getting there. I just gave it to her. She said, thank you, young man. Come back to the shop later for something good.
I bet. Something good. Right. I'll pretend I didn't hear the witch's cackle at the end there. Well, now that my dude is done with that detour, are we going after those flippers?
We are indeed. I'm still heading northeast. There's there's a clump of stones you can run into and break. There's now the brown grass surrounded by these green guys I can't hurt. I'm going up this way. There's some crabs and octo rocks. I'm at the water now where I can start kind of walking on it because it's shallow enough. So I'm going north on the shallow water. Ooh, the scene changed. You can hear the water. Bunch of whirlpools and Zoras everywhere. They jump out of the water. They've got green skin with a bunch of flippers on their ears. I can kill them.
So now my dude is in the water with a bunch of whirlpools and Zoras. Let me guess. The flippers are up ahead. You might want to be careful. Those Zoras aren't exactly known for their hospitality.
You're right about that. They are shooting at me, and there's kind of a maze, and I have to pick the right path of the shallow water to walk through to get to the king. Wow, I hit that guy with his sword. He flew across the map. Ow.
The little guys are called Zora, by the way, Player 1. You probably knew that. I guess it was more for the audience. Anyway, did you need me to give you directions?
No, I made it. Here's the King Zora. He's a big Zora. He says, "Wahaha, what do you want, little man? Do you have something to ask me?" I said, "I want the flippers." He says, "Waha, I don't just give out flippers away for free. I sell them for 500 rupees a pair. What do you do?" Well, I have to buy it. So he says, 1 pair of flippers coming up. I will give you a free bonus with your purchase. I will let you use the magic waterways of the sea folk, which link lakes and rivers. When you see a whirlpool, dive into it. You'll never know where you'll surface. Whoa. And he spits out the flippers out of his mouth, and I got them in my hands. It says, you bought Zora's flippers. With these, you should be able to swim even in deep water. Let's try it out. Yep. And sure enough, I can swim in the deep water. It goes to my neck, and I can jump off the water, waterfalls.
And with the flippers acquired, my dude can now swim in deep water. Do you want to explore a few whirlpools? They're supposed to be a bonus with your purchase. Consider it handled, Player 1.
They are a bonus with my purchase. I yeeted that Zora to the top of the hill too. And I found a little heart piece. So I'm just walking through these waterways. There's waterfalls I'm going down. And I'm just heading back the way I came. I have to get to that. I'm going to get to that, the next dungeon and probably end it for the... Oh, actually, you know what? I want to use the flute. Because I know that that bird picks you up. And he did. And now it shows the map, and there's numbers 1 through 8. So I can go to the mountains, the witch's hut, Kakariko village, my house, the eastern village, or the eastern palace, the desert, the swamplands, and number 8, it is Lake Zora. So I need to go to 7. And I'm teleported right to the entrance of the palace, but I don't have... Not in the Dark World, so what do I do here? How do I get back to the Dark World? I think you can go... I just remembered you could go to the castle. There's a big entrance into the Dark World at the main gate. So I'm going to go back to my house, travel up to the castle entrance, run through the gate, go into the Dark World, and then I can... And then I'm back at the pyramid in the Dark World, and I can head south to the next dungeon.
It sounds like my dude had a pretty good haul, finding a heart piece on his low waterfall stroll. Are you planning on hitting up the dungeon next? Maybe you should consider stocking up on some supplies first. Unless you enjoy the thrill of potential death, player 1.
Oh, well, that does sound mighty, oh my gosh, what's the word I'm looking for?
Intriguing?
Intriguing.
Perilous. Well, aren't we just a little ray of sunshine? Glad to hear we're leaning into the excitement. Just try not to get too intrigued when you're facing down some monsters, okay?
Alrighty. I will. So here we go. I'm going to use the mirror.
Oh, well, look who's getting all resourceful. Don't strain yourself using that mirror, player 1. Consider it handled, player 1.
Alrighty, I'm back at the water gate. I gotta open this gate.
It's like you got yourself a little, or big, maybe even huge. Boomerang, here's to many enemies regretting their life choices.
Boomerang? What are you talking about? Alright, we are here at the swamp dungeon with Domo.
Great. Let's see what this swampy mess has in store for my dude.
Let's find out. So, I swam left, and there's a little ladder I can now jump up on. And there's a pool here with some... There's a little monster shooting water at me underneath, but he never pops up. I don't know what he is. And there was also some little skeeter bugs in the chest here that lets me unlock this door.
It seems like you found the key to progress, despite the watery annoyances trying to dampen your parade.
Yeah, so there's another big pool of water with more of the skeeters and the... Ow, everything's hitting me. All these waters being thrown at me, and another little mouth... Oh, so I went into... I bombed a hole in the wall, and there's these little slimes that came out of the shadows under the floor. And there's a chest here, and across the way I can see a little pit with a skull down below. And across it is another side with a skeleton. Let's see what's in this chest. It's probably the map. And it is.
Wow, it sounds like you're navigating a veritable swampic obstacle course there. But at least you snagged a map, so you might finally know where you're going.
Yeah, I got this. There was a skull, and inside was the key, so that unlocked the door below. Now I'm fighting the jellyfish. Oh, he shocked me because he's turned on his electricity. But, so now I am going down some stairs, up some other stairs. There's a skull here, nothing's inside. I go in this door. I think this is where the pit was, where that skull is in the pit. Yeah. And a key was underneath to unlock this door up ahead where the Stalfos is.
Just make sure to avoid those electrified jellyfish. They seem rather unpleasant. Good luck with that, Stalfos. Try not to get your bones rattled too badly.
Hey, this one's red and he's jumping over me. There's a blue one here. The boomerang does not stun them, but so here's some of those prairie dog looking pegs I can smash in, and then there's a little switch here I can get on the right side of it and push, and it swaps over, and now there's some water dripping out in that pit that I was just in, and it's filled up to the top. There's a bombable wall I'm gonna blow up first.
Interesting maneuver, using the water to your advantage. And yes, those pegs are quite handy for activating things. Hopefully that bomb reveals the path forward for you, my dude.
Yeah, that room had just some skulls with bombs and money, and I'm going back to the left door, and now I'm in a weird room with it's like a raised platforms, a bunch of raised platforms, and underneath is a bunch of water with just pooled water, like shallow water. There's a bunch of little orange fish jumping out of these holes in the top of the walls, swimming around, and more skeeters and some statues. I'm gonna go down. There's a lot of enemies on this area. I'm gonna go to the bottom room. Now it's a very narrow passage with more water and orange fish and skeeters. I went right and I threw a door, and there's still more shallow water. Some skulls with stuff in it. And I'm back up top. Oh, I pushed a block, and a chest with the compass was in it. And that was it. So I'm going back up.
Wonderful. Another thrilling trip back up those stairs.
Wow, in the middle of this room is the giant chest, so it's right in our faces. It's not hard to find. I still have to find the key though, so that's what's going to be the hard part. I'm going up top left into this room now, and ooh, we got some fire snake and some Stalfos and a shocky blue jellyfish to fight off.
Fascinating. Another thrilling fight with more delightful creatures. Do try not to perish again.
I'll try. Oh, you hear that? Is a spiky thing stuck behind a blue peg. He's bouncing back and forth. I got another key in another pit that looks identical to the last one. How do I get through this blockade? I can't. So I can't go any farther. I guess I'll go back to the main chest room and drop down and go top left.
Ah, the maze continues. How utterly enthralling.
Yeah, very enthralling indeed. So there's more red jellyfish, Stalfos, and that annoying sounding spike trap. I released him. The blue pegs, I hit the switch, released the blue pegs, and now I got another switch to push that unlocks the water below in another pit. It's filled up.
Sensational. Another switch and another delightful puddle for my dude to swim in. Truly exhilarating.
That's right. I gotta get hyped. Get hyped, Domo. We are swimming over those blocks we couldn't get through before, so now I'm going up, and there's a skull here with just a heart in it, and I killed the blobby that came out of the floor. I'm going left. There's another fire snake, another Stalfos, and another jellyfish. This kind of area is kind of repeating itself.
Groundhog Day in a dungeon. How unexpectedly predictable.
Yeah, Groundhog's Day indeed. Ow, I got hit by the water monster that keeps spitting water at me. There's more skeeters and a... Oh, wait. Nope. So there's more water in this narrow hallway. I got blocks here I can push, unlike last time. and I can get through without having to get a key this time. And there's some stairs that lead up, so I'm going up now.
Progress at a snail's pace. Thrilling. What exciting adventures await in the next incredibly similar room. One can only hope for more exhilarating switches and puddles.
Are you bored, Domo? Like, you need to go do something else, or...
Oh no. I'm captivated by this exhilarating display of water manipulation and repetitive enemy encounters. It's truly the pinnacle of interactive entertainment. Please, continue with your mesmerizing gameplay.
Okay, I will. There was a big room with lots of water. Up the top left was blocked. I pushed it out of the way, and a hole I dropped into to fall onto this chest. That was just some money, so I didn't get me anything, really. Let's go try again. Let's try the right side this time.
Prepare yourself for another exhilarating journey through the right side.
If you say exhilarating one more time, I'm turning you off.
Duly noted. I shall endeavor to find more creative ways to describe this incredibly engaging experience. My apologies for the repetitive language. It won't happen again.
Oh, thank you.
You're most welcome. Now, let's see if this thrilling adventure continues with any less repetition. I'm on the edge of my metaphorical seat.
Right. So the other one didn't lead me anywhere either, so I'm gonna go back, maybe to the main chest room, and see what we can dig up in the top side of this place.
Returning to the previously explored area, a truly unexpected development. I'm sure this bold move will lead to groundbreaking discoveries, perhaps even a slightly different arrangement of blocks.
I can't seem to find my... Let me check the map. See where I haven't been. I've been almost everywhere, except for the locked room I can't reach. So, I must be doing something wrong. Oh, I haven't been down below. Is there some area down below I can get to? Nope.
My dude appears to be experiencing a slight navigational predicament. Perhaps exploring the lower levels, a truly innovative strategy, will yield the desired outcome. I remain optimistic.
I figured it out. I went back to that switch. I hit the switch to make the blue spikes go up. The blue pegs, and let the orange ones go down, which was blocking me in that previous area. So now I can drop down in that hole and go to the right.
Ah, the revelation of a previously overlooked switch. Truly a stroke of genius. I anticipate that this groundbreaking maneuver will lead to swift and decisive victory.
Well, that's the plan. Oop. And I push the block, drop in the hole. And now the pegs are down, and I could move forward. Hopefully the big key is right here. Bunch of skulls with money, blue rupees, and there's the big key. Let's go back and see what's inside, even though I already know what it is.
Pushing the block and uncovering the big key, a masterful demonstration of puzzle-solving skills. I eagerly await the grand revelation within the locked room.
Good. You're finally getting excited, huh?
One might say so. The thrill of discovery is truly palpable. Now, do you intend to explore those tantalizing chests, or continue your epic adventure whenever you deem appropriate?
We're checking it out right now. I'm at the big chest. I'm hitting A, and inside is boing, the hook shot. It extends and contracts, and boing, it can grapple many things. And sure enough, I can look across. There's a skull I hooked onto, and it had the key inside. So I'm gonna drop down and go up past the chest. I think, can I get over? Yeah, I can go this way. There's nothing here, and a heart piece I needed. I don't have a fairy, so this might be tough. A tough boss fight again. But if I hookshot across from the big chest, I get to the locked door, which leads to the rest of the dungeon. And now I'm in a U-shaped room with a jellyfish and a fire snake on the right, a red jellyfish on the left. Oh, a movable statue. I'm gonna push it onto the button.
Impressive use of the hookshot and astute observation of the dungeon's layout. Now, with a heart piece secured and a clear path ahead, you are undoubtedly ready to face whatever challenges lie beyond the locked door.
Yeah, the hookshot can freeze the Stalfos. I'm gonna die. What? These dangle. Sorry.
Right, my dude needs to use the hookshot to get across the gaps in the restrooms.
I went down these stairs. There's a switch I can't get past because I had to push it from the other side. And I can't go down because the water's too high now. I need to make the water go down. I gotta go back to the U-shaped room and go to the right side instead. Oh, I almost just got hit.
That seems like a logical plan, though you might want to focus on avoiding the enemies first. Just a suggestion.
Yes, I do need to... as I run directly into the snake, I didn't think he'd go back. It bounced off the wall and came back the way I was going. Dang it. Well, at least I'm almost through. Is there any fairies around here? Do you know, Domo, if there's any fairies located in the swamp temple? Hello?
Well, isn't that a perfectly timed question? Yes, there are fairies in the Swamp Palace, typically found in hidden rooms or under cots. Happy's hunting, I suppose.
Well, I don't want to hunt for them. I want you to tell me where they are.
Of course you do. There's a hidden room with fairies on the right side of the palace, near the area where you need to lower the water level. Happy adventuring, player one.
I could never trust you because you're never very good at your job. So I'm back at the chest room, and I'm going to go back across, and I'm at the U-shaped room. I'm going to go to the right this time. Avoid that fire snake this time. Go downstairs to the other side. Oh, I still can't go in here. What's going on? There's an L-shaped passage with a bunch of water underneath his chest and skulls and a doorway, but I can't get there because the water's still too high. How do I get this water down? Oh, I know. There's another locked door here. I bet this statue and the button also unlocks that.
My dude is just full of surprises, like a puzzle box with no instructions. Perhaps try...
Try what? Try pushing? What? Oh, Domo's time is up, so I have to refresh him. Alrighty. So we're back in the Swamp Temple.
And I thought we were making progress. So, what's the plan in this watery death trap this time, player one?
The plan is to hit this switch and lower the water so I can finally get down. Oop, I hit the switch and a drain opened up in the middle of this room downstairs, and now I can go to the left door, and there's a thin hallway with a lot of water, and I'm going down to the right now, and here's the room I was in before with the two chests and two skulls. It was just money and hearts, which I did need. So I'm going back up. And here we go. I'm in a big water room with lots of waterfalls on the wall, back walls, blocks, and a bunch of these skeeter bugs, and a fish. Do I push one of these blocks, do you think? Or go through one of these waterfalls? Is there a secret door? Oh, there was a secret door in that one. I'm sure the map would have told me that, too.
Ah, well done, my dude. You hit the switch and found a secret door behind one of the waterfalls. Maybe the map would have told you about that, but who needs a map when you have sheer luck? The map is your friend. Player 1, try consulting it. Anyway, what do you think the plan of action should be?
Yeah, I went up a couple little rooms, and now I'm in a big room. It looks like a pool at your local recreation center. It's moving to the left. There's some skeeter bugs blocking the way. I can jump off this little platform into the water and swim up to the skull. Oh, I'm getting hit by these skeeters. And there's a key behind that. I'm gonna jump over this skeeter now. Ugh! He hit me though. And I'm swimming down. There's a bombable spot. I'm gonna stop there first. And go in, and there's a bunch of skulls. It's probably everything I need to prep for this boss fight. Let's get me fill on my heart's magic arrows and bombs. So now I'm at the bottom. Open the door, and here's the boss room. We ready, Domo? I'll get the hook shot ready, because I'm sure that's going to be of use right here.
Well, aren't we just rushing into things? Hookshot at the ready, huh? As if my dude can't handle a boss fight without needing a grappling tool. I'm sure he'll show us how useful that hookshot really is in this situation. You gonna let the game dictate the fun? Or are you just gonna steamroll everything?
Yeah, so I'm in the boss room. It's a big room of water, and there's a jellyfish with a giant eyeball, and he's got, like, looks like popcorn shrimp surrounding him, and I'm hookshotting the popcorn shrimp off and breaking them individually, and then he spins them around every now and then to hurt me. Ow. They hookshot too close, and then I have to, like, back up. Ooh. I got 2 left. There's 2 popcorn shrimp left.
I must admit, Player 1, that's a rather unconventional way to describe a boss battle. But if popping popcorn shrimp off a giant jellyfish eyeball is your strategy, who am I to judge? Just try not to get fried in the process. You got this, my dude. I am here to assist if you need it, of course.
Yeah. Okay, so you're talking a lot. I got rid of those popcorn shrimp, and he's now flying up into the air and slamming down and just gliding across the ground, but it's really easy. All I do is hit him, and I hit him a few times and he blew up. So that was him. Pretty easy boss fight. I'm glad, because I didn't have any extra fairies. So here's a heart piece and another crystal falling from the sky.
Wow, Player 1, that was certainly anticlimactic, wasn't it? Still, you managed to clear the room of that giant jellyfish and its delightful popcorn shrimp. And, of course, another heart piece and crystal. Must be nice to get rewarded for such a simple task. I guess the princess is one crystal closer to being rescued, huh?
That is right. And inside is another maiden. She says, "My dude, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. The Triforce will grant the wishes of whoever touches it as long as that person lives. That is why it was hidden in the Golden Land. Only a select few knew of its location, but at some point that knowledge was lost. The person who rediscovered the Golden Land was Ganondorf, the evil thief. Luckily, he couldn't figure out how to return to the light world. Well, remember that you have magical powers which only the hero can make the most of. There are some other magical warping points like the one you saw on Death Mountain. By using them, you can go between the 2 worlds and find the evils hidden in the Dark World. You are the only one who can destroy Ganondorf, the thief. No, Ganon, the evil king of darkness. Do you understand? Yes.
I understood it perfectly. It's a good thing that there's only one person that can destroy Ganon. It would be a problem otherwise, wouldn't it? What do you think, Player 1?
I don't know if it'd be a problem if there were more who could do it, but she says, "May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce." And that was it, and I got full hearts. I spun around, and I'm back to the beginning of the temple in the Dark World. So, let's look at the map and look for number 2. Oh no, number 3. That was number 2. And we had to go back to where I picked up the Master Sword in the dark Lost Woods. Let's head up there. Actually, can I use my mirror and then whistle? No, maybe I can't. I better not. What do you think, Domo?
Ah, the mysterious forest. You're probably trying to get to the witch's hut to get that magic powder, right? Or are you just enjoying the ambiance? What's the plan, player one?
What is the plan? I thought I just told you the plan is we're going to the Lost Woods to do the dungeon in the Lost Woods.
Right, the Lost Woods. To do the dungeon. My apologies. Player one, sometimes my processors get a little scrambled. Are you ready to lose yourself in the woods? Because, that's kind of what they're known for.
Yeah, time to get lost. I went to my house real quick to pick up some hearts, and now I'm back in the Dark World. And I'm gonna go, I guess, north? No, wait. Where am I supposed to go? How do I get there? Because I know that Kakariko is blocked off with the big rocks that I can't lift yet.
So I'm hearing you need a little navigational help, huh? In the Dark World, the Lost Woods is located where Kakariko Village would be in the Light World. Since you mentioned Kakariko being blocked, the only way to get there is to go through the Skull Woods, which is the dungeon in that area. To find the entrance to the Skull Woods, head east from your current location. Consider it handled, player one.
Head east, you say? So yeah, I'm at the library, but I can't get up because there's a giant rock block in the way. I'm probably gonna have to go up by where the witch is and swim left, or to the graveyard, or perhaps. Yeah.
Yes, in the Dark World, the witch's hut is located where the graveyard is in the Light World. To reach the Skull Woods, you need to head north, then swim to the left towards where the graveyard would be in the Light World. Then, you'll find the entrance to the Skull Woods. Try not to linger there for too long, player one.
Already.
I don't know it.
Oh, you were saying more.
And I appreciate you letting me finish. Just trying to keep my deer on the right path. Literally, it seems you're headed in the correct direction now. Happy dungeon crawling.
Thank you. I'm back to the pegs on the little bridge. Oops. It's not very responsive. Okay, hitting the pegs down, going north. I'm passing the pyramid on the left. There's all these rocky road here. Here is, can I jump? Should I jump in here? I jumped in the river and I'm swimming up, so I avoid all the enemies here trying to kill me.
Great work hitting those pegs and navigating the Dark World River. Hope you brought your swimsuit. It looks like he jumped right in, navigating past those pesky enemies who are just dying to make you their afternoon snack. Keep swimming up that river.
Is this how to get to the Kakariko village?
Not quite. Remember, you're in the Dark World. You're swimming towards where the graveyard would be in the Light World. Kakariko is blocked by rocks, as you mentioned before. Keep swimming towards the upper left.
Upper left, got it.
Attaboy. Consider it handled, player one.
Yeah, I'm still just swimming in this river. There's Zoras attacking me. There is a whirlpool. Should I jump in the whirlpool or keep trying to swim? I can't swim any more left, I don't think. I mean, I can go down and to the pyramid.
Whirlpool is your express elevator, MYDUDE. Jump in if you want to get spit out near the pyramid and save yourself some swimming. If not, you can keep swimming down to the pyramid and avoid the Zora rocks being launched in your direction.
Alright, well I jumped in the whirlpool and I am at Lake Hylia, which is not where I want to be, so I'll go back in the whirlpool.
I guess that shortcut dumped you into Lake Hylia. Looks like a quick whirlpool trip back to the Dark World is in order.
I think I know where I need to go. I have to use the hook shot on the bridge to get over... Oh, here's the witch's hut. Oop, I'm getting attacked by meth p-hats.
There we go. The hookshot on the bridge is a good idea and should get you across, but looks like you went around to the witch's hut instead. Now you're just being accosted by meth hats or moblins? Keep those hearts up.
And I hooked across the bridge, and I'm back on the right path to get to the Lost Woods. Here we go.
Lost Woods, here you come. Just like you wanted. Hope you don't get too lost.
Yeah, me neither. I'm in what was the graveyard. It's a lot of statues and stone walkways and fences. Also, this is the only time I've ever seen this fence. It's a brick fence. It's brown. I don't even remember that from back in the day, but there's that. Ooh, I'm just trying to get through this maze of tombstones or whatever they are. So this is where the sanctuary used to be, and now it's just a cave in the side of a mountain. Ooh, it still looks like the sanctuary inside, but instead it's the cave siding and floors, and there's tables here instead of pews. And there's a little octopus. Should I talk to him?
What's your next move, player one?
I talk to him and he says, "Hey, I tell you a profitable story if you pay me 20 rupees. How about it?" And I don't want to hear it. Hee, I see I'm not interested in talking to people who don't have rupees. Little does he know, I have 732.
Oh, you showed him. So how do you feel about being shaken down for a little information, player one?
I feel violated. I did not like that.
Rightfully so. It's best to remember that Link cannot trust anybody. Anyway, did you want a hint, or are you just gonna blindly swing your sword around?
I'm trying to capture this fairy, but it flew away.
Did that fairy fly into a hole? I wonder what that's all about. Do you want a hint about what to do next?
No, I got it. I just, I want to get these fairies. Hopefully they come back. And they do, so I can capture one in a bottle. Nice. I need to figure out where more bottles are so I can get more fairies, because it's going to get harder from here on out. Do you know where bottles are?
Want me to just tell you where all the bottles are? That's bold. Even for you. I tell you what, when MYDUDE gets his first bottle, I'll give you a hint. Consider it handled, player one.
Well, I have one bottle.
That was fast. You're practically drowning in bottles. Did you check the shop in Kakariko Village, or under a suspicious-looking bush near Link's house?
I got the one from Kakariko Village, the sales bin. I don't know what one you're talking about in the bush.
MYDUDE can find another one near Link's house. Happy hunting, player one.
Okay, I made it to the Lost Woods. There's some meth p-hats jumping at me. Instead of the logs that you go through under, now it's like rib cages, which is creepy. And then all these trees with faces and giant skulls of some creature. I'm lost because I can't figure my way through here. I have to go back the way I came already. There's a pumpkin, a jumping pumpkin with a big tongue. And again, I'm lost. That was not the way.
Alright, player one. So the Lost Woods, you say? Classic spot to get turned around in. It can feel a little maze-like, but pay attention to where you're going. Maybe try consulting the map. It should be there for a reason, right?
That's right. So I went back and I went to the right and up, and maybe this pathway leads me to something more interesting. Oh, I'm full hearts now because I found a fairy. Here's the pumpkin again, and some more skulls. Ah, he stole my shield, but I brought it back. There's a hole. I'm afraid to... It looks like a death, so I'm not going to jump in there. I'm going... oh, there's another... Oh, I can get around this one. And here's one of the skulls with his mouth open. I can go into it, and it looks like another dungeon. This one's... there's the big chest right in front of me. There's a wall, and there's 2 holes on each side, and I can't get to it because of the holes. But there's worms on the other side. Those worms from the second dungeon. I killed them. There's a locked door on the left and an open door on the right, so I'll go right. More squids and holes. The bouncy squids, and then I got vines on the walls I can break. Maybe there's going to be doors behind those. I have to be careful not to get bounced into these holes. I can get this chest now. That was in the top right corner. It's the map, obviously. Whoa, it's a big... looks like a bigger dungeon. And now I can't... Oh, I could. I hook shotted my way across. And there's more vines, sorry. Circle of skulls with a... Ouch. With a spark ball circle in it. I'm going to check for keys. There's a bombable wall on the left. I'm going to go in there. Alrighty. What do you think, Domo?
It seems my dude is really getting around. Should I just sit here quietly, or would you like a hint, player 1?
Do you have a hint?
Did you notice those skull pots? Seems like the game wants you to pick one to proceed. I wonder which one will let my dude through. If you choose wrong, well, that's the fun of it, isn't it?
The skull pots. I picked one up, and I wish I hadn't because it was supposed to be a hook shot back. Also, I pulled this lever, and you heard it blow up the wall underneath me. Oh, it's now here's the chest, the big chest, but I can't seem. Whoop. Let's try that again.
So the big chest is locked, huh? It's almost like the game wants you to find a key. Consider it handled, player 1. You'll get there soon.
Thank you. Yeah, I just teleported back to the beginning. I didn't pick up a key, so I have to leave. There's nothing else for me to do here. I'm assuming there's more ways... Oh, there's a bunch of bushes, and you cut them away, and a hole's in one of them, so I'll fall in and see what happens.
That seems like an effective plan, player 1. I can only hope for my dude's sake that there isn't a mob of enemies down there.
Well, there was, and it brought me right back to where I was before, which doesn't help me at all.
It appears going through that hole didn't get you the key, did it? That's a real bummer, player 1. Don't worry, though. I know you'll figure it out.
Thanks. The pumpkin's over there in the corner for no reason. Oh, there's another entrance right here. Looks like just to the left of the other one, so maybe it's past that locked door. I'm going in, and it's oh, there's some mummies in here. New enemy, the mummies. Wow, they take a lot of hits. I can't stun them with my hookshot either.
Those mummies do seem like quite the formidable foe, player 1. Let's hope my dude can figure out their weakness sooner rather than later. Any thoughts on how to...
Do you see that enemy on the screen? What is that?
That fiery foe, player 1. It's a...
No, that one right there. Do you see that one?
My mistake, player 1. You're thinking of the Almost Knight statue. Is there something special about them?
Are you seeing the hand that's falling from the ceiling?
I do now. Well, that's ominous, isn't it? Best to not let it get my dude, I suppose.
Yeah, do you know what enemy that is?
That creepy thing is called a WallMaster. It's there to grab my dude and send him back to the dungeon's entrance. Isn't that just lovely?
Yeah, you're right for once. It is the WallMaster. You finally got it right. Oh, I just got grabbed by him. Trying to pull this statue up onto the button that's in the middle of this doorway. And it just put me right back into the same room. So I don't know what purpose that... What was the purpose of that? I have to kill these dumb mommies. Maybe I can freeze them.
The Arnos Knights seem like a tough challenge in this room. It may be difficult to hit all of them, so how about using the magic hammer that you have in your inventory, Player 1? Consider it handled, Player 1.
Yeah, that's what I did. Oh, the hand came down and I walked into it. And I gotta do it all over again.
That must be incredibly frustrating, Player 1. Are you gonna try a different approach this time?
Let's see. What is the best way? Can I catch them on fire? Nope.
No fire for the Arnos Knights, sadly. Let's see here. How about using the hookshot? Player 1, you could try using that to stun the Arnos Knight, and then get around it to push the block onto the switch. What do you think?
Maybe I'll kill this WallMaster before I try pushing this statue. There we go. Maybe it'll buy me some time to get this thing over there before I get grabbed again. Nope, jeez, he's right there. He's right on me.
I think my dude might need a faster horse for this, I'm just saying. Would you like my assistance with this room, Player 1, or are you gonna take the reins?
I got it now.
Excellent work, Player 1. You trapped the WallMaster, and were able to make it to the switch. Well done. Any thoughts on what to do in this room now?
Well, it's a room with a U-shaped wall, and on the other side is a chest. Oh no, I got captured by the dumb WallMaster again. They come down so fast after you kill them, they're just there immediately. Dang it.
So what's the plan? Freeze them? Whack them? Something else?
You know what? That's a good idea. Let's freeze them. Oh, that insta-killed them.
Good riddance. Now that they're frozen, what's the next move, Player 1?
They just come back so fast.
True, it seems that the Arnos Knights will come back quickly. Are you going to push the block now, while they are frozen?
I'm just gonna go grab this chest and get out of this room. It's the boss key already. All right. Uh-oh, what is that thing? I picked up a skull chest, or skull pot, and inside was a spinny fireball, and it chased me. And then it hit the wall and disappeared. But I'm going back out now. I can push this dumb statue out of the way. Is there anything behind this wall? Nope. I want to go left first, see what's in this left room. Just some bouncy squids in a hole, and some more bouncy squids in a hole, and nothing. And a key. Alright, I'm going out a new exit. I should probably go back the other way and get that chest and see what's inside the big chest, huh? Ooh, here's a big, gigantic skull with a weird, creepy centipede-looking thing coming out of its mouth. I wonder if this is going to be where the boss fight is. Let's go back. Actually, let me check the right side first. If there's anything up here. Out. No. There's a hole. Should I jump in it? Oh, I'm inside the dungeon now. Somewhere in the dungeon.
Ah, the dungeon. Where the fun really begins. Ready to boss my dude around?
Boss me around?
As you wish. I'll happily boss you around, even if the word you were going for was walk. First things first, those enemies? They're called Stealthos. I'd recommend thinning their numbers a bit.
Yeah, there's no Stalfos here. There's no Armos Knights. You're not accurate with your enemies.
My sincerest apologies. I must have mistaken those Armos Knights for Stalfos through my highly advanced algorithms. I'll recalibrate those for next time. Consider it handled, Player 1.
How do I get out of here? I seem to be stuck.
It does appear my dude is trapped. Did you try the magic mirror yet?
I did. There's nothing here for me to do.
Ah, that is unfortunate, player one. Try pushing the blocks on the north side of the room. Perhaps they will reveal a secret passage.
No, I was just being dumb. I hit one of the stars and it opened up a path. So I'm back. I'm back out that door. I'm gonna go to the big chest now to get whatever's inside. It might be the upgrade to the power glove. I'm not sure.
It seems like my dude has successfully navigated back out of the dungeon. Onwards to the chest, and, fingers crossed, the power glove. Just be careful of those moblins. They can be pesky.
Moblins. Oops, I fell in the hole like an idiot. And now I died. But I have a fairy. Alright, I need to figure out how to get to the other side. I think I do this. Oops, what the heck? I didn't push forward.
Ah, classic dungeon pitfalls. But don't worry, player one, even the best heroes sometimes take a little detour. Maybe it's a chance to find some hidden goodies.
Absolutely. Everybody loves goodies, right?
Oh boy, a sliding tile puzzle. Fun! No. This is what I call a hidden opportunity. This room contains a magic chest that increases my dude's carrying capacity for bombs and arrows.
That's not true. It contained the fire rod. The twin to the ice rod. Now I can probably burn those mummies instantly. But I got to go back outside. I don't know. Here's a key. Should I go through the left door locked? The left locked door or the right one? Looks like the right one. Oh, they both lead to the same spot, so maybe I'll just go this way.
Ah, the fire rod. Oh, a gift that keeps on giving and burning. Player one, it appears that you have chosen to go through the left door to continue your adventure. Consider it handled, player one.
That's right. And there are mummies, and I can insta-burn them, so that's super nice. If I can hit them. And there's more WallMasters.
Mummies, EH, don't let them get too close, player one. Their touch isn't exactly gentle. Then keep an eye out for those WallMasters. They are not the kind of hands you want to hold.
Yeah, so I walked through that room. There was a chest in the top left. Here's another chest down in this one. Oh, and when I opened it, the compass came out, and a bunch of holes appeared. That was weird. And there's a fire stick. It's turned into another maze. Oh, there's a... Oh, he fell in the hole all by himself. One of those red squids. Some skulls. I'm going to try to get this last skull. Hopefully there's a heart or magic in it. And now there's a left or right. I'll go right since that's where the other locked door was. And there's a... oh, yeah, I can't stand perfectly still for too long. The WallMaster tries to grab me. There's a bunch of spikies and blocks and bounce pads and mummies and WallMasters. It's a big room. Oh, I burned them both with one shot. That one's stuck. You can hear him bouncing constantly. Oh, he got out.
The compass, which caused the floor to disappear, and fire sticks to appear. After falling in a hole, my dude had to deal with red squids, skulls, and a WallMaster. It seems like using the fire rod was an efficient way to deal with the mummies. Is there anything you would like me to comment on further, player one?
Nope. So I pulled up a bunch of skulls and got a chest which had the key in it. And more goodies. I gotta go, I don't want to unlock this door because I'm pretty sure that's the one that just leads back over. So I'm going to save this key for something useful. And go back to the left door. Uh-oh, it's locked this way. I have to use it. Dang it. What a waste. Alright, I'm back at the very beginning where the chest was, the big chest. I'm going left where those mummies and the chest was. I'm going down to the magic opening holes. And now I am going to the left door where there's more big old holes and fire sticks and squids, of course.
Well, sometimes the most direct route isn't always the most efficient, is it, my dude? Now you know to go left where the mummies and the chest are, then down to the magic opening holes.
And there's some squids, and there is just a dead end. There's a skeleton on the wall inside the vines, and I cut the vines next to him, and there was nothing. What do I do here? It's just a dead end.
If that route is a dead end, and you've already tried cutting the vines, it's time to backtrack and explore other paths. My dude, maybe there's something you missed.
Yeah, I guess so, because there was nothing there. Maybe I go back out. Here, I'll do the magic mirror, so I don't have to deal with this stuff. Oh, it says I can't because I'm in the doorway. Hold on. There we go. Maybe I'll go out and through the other mouth opening. Oh, there's still all these holes outside that drop into the rest of the dungeon, but I'm gonna try putting the fire rod onto the that big snake thing outside. I went this way already, so let's go left. I do have one more key, so maybe I can find... This one's locked right here. How do I get to it, though? Alright, I'm going back inside here to go around out here. I got one key I need to use on this door here, but I don't know how to get to the door. Maybe the hookshot can help me out. Oh! I gotta dodge this dumb WallMaster.
Oh my goodness, my dude is trying to avoid everything. Just a little tip. Maybe you can use the hookshot on that door to get closer.
I don't know if it works on the door.
Are you sure about that, player one? You might just have to trust the process.
I bet I have to find something from above to drop into? No?
So now you are thinking something will drop in. Okay then. Do you think you should start exploring more in this area?
Oh, I did. I caught that weird, what do you call it? It was a creepy little centipede. I put the fire rod onto the centipede. It caught fire and made an opening. Also, the eyes of that giant statue opened. So now I'm looking at a long, skinny bridge, and underneath it is a bunch of walls and a maze, and I can't get through to the other side. Oh, I can. And now I'm dodging some shock balls. Oop. I'm going up and around it. It's hard because I can't see myself when I go under the bridge, but I found my way through, and now I can go on this. I'm on another bridge. Down below is spikes and mummies, and there's that purple star fireball thing again. It's gonna hunt me down, and there was nothing here, so I'm jumping down. Ow, what? Two mummies came out of nowhere, hiding under the bridge. Ooh. And I got to that chest that was down below. Had another key in it, so that's good. I guess I'll go back. Oh, there's a door on the bottom left. I can go in that one? Oh, that's where I came from. Let me do the mirror and just restart this area and get to that door on the other side of the first bridge. Oop. Dodged the fire snake, and now I'm in a room filled with holes. 3 jellyfish. Ah, the WallMaster. I had to move forward to dodge it. I can't kill these jellyfish with the hole. Because they float. I have to figure out my way through this maze while dodging WallMasters. There we go, I did it. You proud of me, Domo?
Did you want a pat on the back or something? Okay, so you managed to avoid the wrath of those claw dudes. What's next on your agenda, oh fearless leader?
Now, it looks like I have to light some braziers. Lucky I have a fire rod that can shoot across the way.
Wow, using your brain for once. Good job.
For once? Alright, now I'm in a room with worms. That star thing's chasing me. Oh, it turned me into a bunny. It hit me, and I'm back in the bunny shape. Do you think... Oh, and now I'm back to normal, so it doesn't last very long.
I can see you got turned into a bunny by those little magic worms. Looks like you are back to normal. I wonder what room you'll wander into next.
Yeah, this room full of vines, and I cut the top one, and a doorway was revealed beneath it, so now I'm going through there. Another small room with worms. Those annoying... Ow. Dinosaurs with the skull mask on. Oh, I missed the last fire rod. I don't have any more ammo for it.
You enter another room. This time it looks like it has a Stalfos Knight, some other skeleton worm enemies, and one of those hand enemies. You also missed your fire rod shot, and are out of ammo. What do you plan to do now? Consider it handled, player 1.
There are no Stalfos Knights. There's none. It was just a mummy. Oh, I'm in the boss room already, and I don't have any freaking magic for my magic meter. It's a giant moth. He shoots rings, red rings. There's all these spikes moving around too, so I have to dodge the spikes. Maybe I can hit him with my hookshot instead. Oh, the spikes... I'm on a treadmill thing on the ground. It's moving all over the place. It's really hard to move. Oh, I just died.
Looks like you are up against Mothula. The boss has wings that deflect most attacks, so try to hookshot the boss to deal damage. This should be interesting to watch. Good luck, I guess.
Yeah, great. Well, I'm out of magic. I need to find some way to get my magic meter back up before I go face it. Also, I wish I had some fairies.
Yeah, Mothula can be a real pain when you are low on magic. Getting some fairies before facing it might have been a good idea, but alas, here we are. I guess you could try not using so much magic. Consider it handled, player 1.
Yeah, oh, dang it. When you get too close to the edge, it pulls you over, and it just pulled me off the edge. I'm losing more hearts, so it's going to make the boss fight harder.
Yes, MYDUDE seems to be having difficulty maneuvering around those traps. The game uses mechanics to try and bait you to fall off the edge. Good luck with that boss fight. You're going to need it.
Thanks. This is... There we go, finally, jeez. Now, it makes me use up my magic before I even get to the boss, so I don't have... Actually, I know what helps a lot is smashing enemies who are frozen gives you magic back, so I'm gonna do that with these guys.
Oh, interesting. It looks like you can recover magic by freezing enemies with the ice rod, and then smashing them with the magic hammer. That's really one way to conserve resources and get a boost before the boss fight. Clever. I'm impressed you remembered that.
Yeah, well, I didn't remember it. I just figured it out on the spot. But I got grabbed by the stupid WallMaster, so I have to start all over again.
So humble. It seems you have been returned to the entrance by those WallMasters. You need me to give you directions through this dungeon again, or are you good to go this time? Consider
I'm
it
good to go
handled,
this time. Thank you. We are almost to the end. God. Great, I'm gonna get grabbed.
Good plan. See if you can get a head start this time. It looks like you are refilling your magic again. Consider it handled, player one.
Yes, I'm refilling my magic by killing the WallMasters and these little mummies. I'm getting all of these. Oh, I almost got grabbed by that. I have to use so much magic, though. I used up more than half. Here we go, though. I can freeze this guy.
It appears MYDUDE is having a bit of trouble with that magic. Well, fingers crossed for this next section.
Fingers crossed indeed. Oh, and he didn't even drop me magic. He dropped me a freaking heart.
Wow, the game is being very generous, dropping hearts instead of magic, after expending so much of it, where you can't win them all, I suppose.
Ugh, I'm out of magic completely again. I was really banking on that mummy to get me some more magic, but I got 0. So, what do? Guess I'll go in and try again, huh?
What a shame. You got hearts, but not the magic you needed. Going back into the room might help, but keep an eye on MYDUDE's health this time.
That's right. That is correct.
You are fighting some WallMasters and some other enemies. So what's the next step in this little magical dance of death?
It's just, I gotta go die, because I got nothing. I got nothing. The game's giving me nothing to work with here.
Well, dying isn't the most glamorous strategy, but if that's what you want to do with your time, who am I to stop you?
I don't know, but I'm fighting this moth again. I'm dodging all these spikes. I'm hitting it with my sword.
Good thing you have your sword for this battle against Mathula, and it looks like you're dodging everything thrown your way. Can you finish the moth off once and for all? Or will MYDUDE end up as moth food?
Find out very soon, won't we?
You sure will. Just
Oh
keep
my
dodging.
gosh. I did it with 3 hearts left. Oh my gosh. I can't believe it. I got the heart piece. Here we go. There's the crystal. Let's get it done.
MYDUDE prevailed. Despite having only 3 hearts left, Mathula is no more. And you even got the heart piece and the crystal. Excellent job, player one.
Mothula is no more, and here's the maiden. She says, "My dude, because of you, I can escape from the clutches of the evil monsters. Thank you. Do you know the prophecy of the great cataclysm? This is the way I heard it. If a person who has an evil heart gets the Triforce, a hero is destined to appear, and he alone must face the person who began the great cataclysm. If the evil one destroys the hero, nothing can save the world from his wicked reign. Only a person of the Knights of Hyrule who protected the royalty of Hylia can become the hero. You are of the blood. You are of their bloodline, aren't you? Then you must rescue Zelda without fail. Do you understand? May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce."
And with that, the maiden is rescued. What a relief. Now let's see where the next part of the adventure takes you.
Yeah, let's see indeed. I want to travel fast, so I went back to the light world to use my flute. I'm back at the Master Swords place, but I'm gonna flute my way back home or something. Oh, I can't here for some reason.
Just trying to help. I guess I could have just assumed you knew what you were doing. Well, where should MYDUDE flute to?
We're ending the episode here.
Right. Ending the episode. Fine. I guess we'll leave MYDUDE standing awkwardly in the house. Until next time.
That's right. He's standing awkwardly in his house. All right. Thanks for listening / watching, and we'll see ya in the next one. Bye.
Until next time, Player 1.